on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Hey everyone, season's greetings from all of us at Allied Laboratories. And a special thank you to our Grenville family. We are celebrating 1 year of serving you.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, providing quality care and expertise. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, see our in-house doctors and our pharmacies. Get expert care and quality tests. When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, we're taking care of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Your vehicle.
Yes, so welcome one and all. We're going to come back to that in a moment. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. Folks, this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. There's no other. This is what we call news discussed, not told. And tonight we have a few things to tell you about as we get closer to the Yuletide season. We have a few things to tell you about, boy. Christmas is in the air. And of course, we've got the holiday dates set for you. Of course, we have had a lot of people coming to us and asking us about that day in particular, the Tuesday the 27th. We're going to talk about that in a moment. By the way, we have a weather update for you from the Met Office. We'll get that for you. And as well, yet another scuffle caught on tape, on camera. You understand? I ain't know what's going on in the place, boy. Also, debate in the Senate will be happening next week. Okay, and we have a few other things to tell you about on the business, so brace yourself. We'll be talking in a moment. Gotta let you know that the headlines was brought to you to the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket Superb Distributors. Yeah, understand? And of course, we've got Infinite Contractors on board. We want to say hello to you and thank you as well, and the Beacon. All right, so earlier we're taking a break, and when we come back, it could be real news in all your Lily Lolo. So brace all yourselves and remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, compliments Digicel, and that person could be you. We'll be back.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with dread.
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
All right, and again, welcome to another Mikey Live program. Forecasters at the Meteorological Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport have indicated that the cold front previously mentioned has dissipated. Yes, the prefrontal trough system triggered cloudiness, showery periods of rain and so on, thunderstorms and gusty winds across the island chain. Now, the Met Office, they warned us about that last night, boys. We had a bit of it this morning. Now, according to the Met Office, at the time, the axis of the trough system was located near 58 West, 217 nautical miles, which is just about 402 kilometers east of Grenada. Now, weather modules signal that the axis of the trough system will continue along a northwestward path and traverse the island chain early Wednesday morning. There is also a low potential for lingering moisture and instability to induce some isolated showers on Wednesday. Now, this afternoon conditions were forecasted to be mostly cloudy and breezy, becoming overcast at times with light to moderate showers or periods of rain, and a medium chance of isolated thunderstorms, improving gradually overnight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy conditions can be expected with few isolated showers and a low chance of isolated thunderstorms if environmental conditions are favorable. High soft and marine advisories remain in effect for the state of Grenada. Now, the potential impacts of the pending weather: still a low chance of street flooding and or flash flooding in the vulnerable areas. Also, territorial coastal waters are projected to remain agitated, with waves expected to go around 8 feet in above normal northeasterly swells. And as well, NADMA said that they would keep the public updated on any new development. In fact, while on the program, like right this minute, okay, let me see. Well, it's the same thing. Yeah, somebody just sending that out to me but we already received that. All right. So yes. So it was a lot of water this morning and a little flooding here and there, but nothing too much. You know what I mean? And of course, we expected it because we got the information late last night from the National Disaster Management Authority, NADMA. The Grenada Postal Corporation, as we move on, via their social media platform, has shown that they've initiated a hold on shipment of items destined for Canada and other Caribbean islands, as you will hear in this report.
The festive season is usually one of the busiest times of the year for most businesses, and the Grenada Postal Corporation is no different, as they experience a disruption in their mail services to the Caribbean and Canada. Janelle Bowen, Marketing and Communications Officer at the GPC, spoke to our news team explaining the current disruption.
Unfortunately, due to the peak season, holiday travels and so on, the carriers that we use are passenger carriers, and they're unable to take additional weight at the moment. So being that their primary customers are passengers, they would look to move their suitcases and stuff first, so the mail would get left behind. So in that case, we're unable to send mail until such times we're thinking by mid-January we would be able to resume as normal.
Bowen noted that this is something that started to happen after the pandemic.
Yes, especially in the advent of COVID, where we still don't have as much carriers as before, where we rely heavily on the passenger carrier, with Amerijets not being as frequent as it could. We do experience that a lot, especially around the Christmas season. So we try to push for early, if you want to send out things for Christmas, to send it as early as possible. We do try to push it right to the end, but as you see this year, we had to even cut back as much as we wanted to.
Bowen went further to say customers can also expect some delays to and from the United Kingdom.
Sadly, with the Caribbean and Canada not getting mail from us, the UK, which is our transit point for Europe and Africa and so on, they're also experiencing some issues besides weather. They have their industrial actions going on. So they ask us to let everybody know to expect delays in mail going in and coming out from them. Let's say by the end of December, they should be back to tip-top shape unless they send us further notice. But the thing is that we would be getting it's just at a slower or rather delayed, right? So even if you send something, they may not get it as quick as normal, but they would get it.
Thank you very much for that update, and I think that this is very important. As we move on, so the next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, 2 days have been set aside for debate in the Senate on Grenada's 2023 budget. Debate in the upper house on the estimates of revenue and expenditure is due to begin in earnest on Monday, 19th December, and end the following day. Now, the Senate debate will get underway with the presentation by the Leader of Government Business, that's Senator Adrian Thomas, who will seek to outline the government's priority area for the country's growth and development as it hinges on the NDC administration's transformational process. Now, the $1.35 billion budget was presented on Monday, December 5th by the Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Honorable Dickon Mitchell. Now, key to the debate in the upper chamber will be the response by the opposition senators and the sectoral stakeholder representatives, including businesses, labor, and agriculture. Now, in wrapping up the debate on the 2023 budget, Prime Minister Mitchell encouraged all to play their part, wherever necessary, to help the country's growth prospects. All right, so we are looking forward to the debate next week, God's willing. By way of notice, individuals from the Seismic Research Center from the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus, they are currently on island, according to reports, for 1 week. And that is to conduct maintenance work on the volcano and earthquake monitoring networks. Now, they say that some of the networks here on island, they are out of commission due to the lack of maintenance. And I remember when these things were installed just recently. You understand? So we hoping that ting will in that talk day. Right. The next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, the Grenada government, they have sent out notice informing citizens about the public holidays as it relates to the Christmas and the New Year period. According to the notice, Christmas Day will be observed on the 25th, that's Sunday, 25th December, with Boxing Day, Monday, 26th December. But the holiday would be observed on the Tuesday, that is the 27th of December of 2022, which means the work week will begin on Wednesday, 28th December 2022. Now, notice I didn't stutter, and many people from tonight will still be calling me, will still be messaging me. Mikey, will the 27th be a holiday? I'll go here. I'll go screenshot them business and show you. Just if you think I'm joking. I said that Tuesday, the 27th of December in the year 2022 will be a public holiday. The next working day or the working week will begin as of Wednesday, 28th December 2022. Now, as it relates to New Year's Day, which falls on Sunday, January 1st, 2023, the holiday will be observed on the Monday, the second day of January of 2020. Oh, the thing's sweet! So we're getting extra days because the business and them falling on a Sunday, so then the Monday coming up the business. You understand? Individuals are reminded that when a bank holiday falls on a Sunday, the Monday immediately next following shall be observed as the holiday. Okay, so whenever, so I'm telling you that for now and eternity. Once there is a holiday that falls on the Sunday, that day following, which is a Monday, unless the Monday run away and give way to the Tuesday, that Monday following will always be a holiday. You hear me? Good. Welcome to the Minding Our Business segment of the program. I forgot my glass of water, man. Where's my glass of water? Anyway, welcome to the Minding Our Business segment. So we were just minding our business as usual when we were sent another video involving another scuffle. So yesterday we showed you one that involved a police officer and a civilian and the baby and a couple of shopping bags, pepper spray or mace, and a chun-chun and a pair of handcuffs. Today, let's just describe this one as a movie. Happened just around 12 or 45 thereabout. I would like to warn you though that although we have beeped out some of the profanities, your imagination can help you to understand the whole context of things. Here we go.
Good for him, so they are very motivated. This is Nixon's prediction. I think Argentina will win again 2-1. To be honest, I think they will win again 2-1. There will be opportunities. We haven't seen the ball. I don't think it's bad. Somebody could stop them, man. Apart at some point. In my analysis, I think he could come off the bench and be a trump card. I'm looking forward to and hoping that they will give the ball some minutes, and I think he will be the difference.
Yeah, man, real misty, man.
But for him, so they are very motivated.
So, there you have it. We were just minding our business when people decided to send us this video to say, well, Mikey, what's going on here? I'm like, I don't know, but I want that woman so. I would like a woman like that, well, kinda, to defend me like that. Yeah, I mean, that I walk in the street with confidence. If I get a woman so in my life. In fact, anybody have a number? Yeah, I mean, because what I say it is, no. So we do not exactly know what created what happened that necessitated that kind of reaction from both individuals. One man that we otherwise would know is usually a kicksy man, usually calm. I don't know who the other individual is, so you know what I mean? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt too. You understand? But no. Somebody say on the program that's not normal. But I thought that lady brave. Because the man maybe about 6 foot something in front of you and what shut up. I say, miss. You could go Ukraine and help Ukraine in that business because you're brave. You know what I mean? You're brave, miss. I give you that. I want that woman so. I walk in, I tell you, I walk in, listen. I walk in with confidence, I'm taking up my shot. And I'm looking for things. You understand? Because I know how man in my corner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, papaya is a conversation that knocked me out. The conversation that ensued following the little scuffle is what had me. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, we ain't going on that road tonight. Yeah, understand? We ain't going on that road. Yeah, understand? If any of the parties wish to share your side of the story, well, you know, of course, our platform is always available for such. You know, you want to talk about the business, I think. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't think both men set out to have a fight this morning when they wake up and they put on their clothes. You understand? But whatever happened, yeah. Fellas, I would like to know all the shake hand after, you know. Big man, I'm happy to see that, you know, it ended in the way that it did. You know, nobody didn't pick up a cutlass or anything like that. And, you know, we'd be hearing a different story. But, yeah, no. It's the conversation after that had me. When the lady made a few, you know, comments, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? We don't know what happened, but, you know what I mean? Certain comments, you know, it's not too cute around here. You understand? Certain comments not too cute around here. Just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're brave, Mr. Grenada. I like you. If you have time, we can sit down and we can relax and have like a coffee and we could talk about, you know, how you became so brave, you know, in life. Because I would like to have that kind of, you know. Anyway, so that brings an end to our segment tonight, Minding Our Business. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, we're moving on. Lionel Messi is back in the World Cup, in the final. You understand? He's there with Argentina. No, a lot of people thought Argentina, who say Argentina will get 2-0, 3-1, is what people will say. Is what they say. You think I didn't hear all the so I bet I had a bet today. I say, listen to me. There is no way Argentina going down. There is no way. So I bet. You understand? I just put my money where my mouth is. I bet. So all who owe me tomorrow, I want my money by 9 o'clock. In fact, 8 o'clock when bank open. Because I don't want to hold out that kind of cash on me. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't holding them kind of cash on me. You understand? By 8 o'clock, I want me money. You understand? Good. So, 3-0 in the Lolo. Are we going to win the final in the same fashion? You understand? Literally that talk. We are moving on. What else we had to tell all on the business is that the final of the Ministry of Sports, the Sports Shop Inter-Secondary School Netball Tournament, it will be taking place tomorrow at the Tanti Netball Complex. Now, games will be played simultaneously on courts 1 and 2, starting from 1 in the afternoon. Now, the finals will feature Hillsborough Secondary School, that's HSS, and Bishop's College from the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Peter Martinique, along with the Grenville Secondary School, Happy Hill Secondary School, St. David's Catholic Secondary School, and the Boca Secondary School matches. They will be played as follows. Now, first place and second place, B Division, the Junior Girls, GSS versus BC. Then we have, that's the Bishop's College, right? Then we have the third place and the fourth place, B Division, Junior Girls. The Happy Hill Secondary School will come up against the Boca Secondary School. First place and second place, A Division, Senior Girls, Anglican High versus the St. David's Catholic Secondary School. And the third place and fourth place says that's the A Division, Senior Girls, Happy Hill Secondary School versus Hillsborough Secondary School. Matches will also be streamed live on Facebook, but not by us. You know what I mean? We have other commitments, so that's a small thing. Right. I see that we are, in fact, running out of time. We have some other things to tell you about. But again, as usual, we say that things that are not time sensitive, we can always share with you on another day, providing that God grants us the life to so do. We're taking a quick break on the business. So while we find out about the business, the Scuffle thing, we didn't talk about, I think y'all had a chance to comment on the business, but you know how we just go. Yeah, I understand y'all could comment without me saying, y'all could comment just to say, you know, what do you think about the whole scenario on this kind of thing? You know, what would you have done if you were either of the parties? What you find? You know, what you find? Feel free to share in the comments section, respectively. Yeah, understand? Because of course, at the same time, we were not there to understand what caused the incident. All right, but based on what you have seen, that's the only thing you could comment on. You know. So anyway, and respectably do so. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, it's people we deal with. So yeah, boy. So family members, permit me to take a quick break and come back. And of course, when I come back, what we will have for you is a national report. And then, of course, we'll have the weather for you. As well, we want to remind you that at Quality Services Limited, you can check them out because they've got batteries for all makes and almost all make and model of vehicles. Well, if they didn't have it for your vehicle, well, I don't know why you're driving. You understand? But they've just received a whole container of batteries for whether it's a car, bus, trucks, boats, heavy equipment, generators, you just name it. You get that from Quality Services Limited. So my invitation to you right now is to check out Quality Services Limited for all your batteries. We're taking a break, and when we come back, it will be the national report, and it will also be the weather. And of course, if you have not yet done so, we of course would like to invite you family members to please share the program. When you share the program, you give other people an opportunity to see that we are live. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Hey everyone, season's greetings from all of us at Allied Laboratories, and a special thank you to our Grenville family. We are celebrating 1 year of serving you.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, providing quality care and expertise. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, see our in-house doctors and our pharmacies. Get expert care and quality tests. When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, we're taking care of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grenada, you come first. Save energy, save a dime. Reduce your wattage and reduce
engineers and machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Gifts of love with care, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with care.
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats, and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12-month warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Government to review missions to retain and sustain cadre of professional diplomats. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With the details to the news for Tuesday, December 13th, 2022, I am Kristen Mitchell. The Deacon Mitchell-led administration will engage current and prospective diplomats in training as part of plans to professionalize the Foreign Service and create a new cohort of diplomats. Minister for Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, Honorable Joseph Andol, told members of the lower house on Friday that having a professional service will lead to an increase in opportunities and greater economic growth. Government will conduct a comprehensive review of existing diplomatic missions with a view to retain, retrain, and sustain a diverse cadre of diplomats for 2023 and beyond. Following the June 23rd general election, all diplomats in missions and consulates were recalled to facilitate the review. $2.5 million has been allocated for the enhancement of the missions in the new year.
Grenada's diplomatic missions must be, at all times, at the forefront of government's efforts to identify new and emerging sectors and partners which can propel and expand the Grenadian economy. Mr. Speaker, this government, recognizing the importance of the work that our diplomats are required to do, has committed $2.5 million for the rationalization of our diplomatic missions. In 2023, the Ministry will conduct a comprehensive review of the operations of our existing missions and identify strategic locations for the establishment of new missions in keeping with government's priorities and interests. It is no secret, Mr. Speaker, that diplomatic missions are expensive to maintain. Funding diplomatic operations must be an investment for which we can and must reap great rewards. We must staff our missions appropriately and allow them to go forth in service of their country, sowing the seeds of development with diligence, nurturing the plant, and reaping the harvest for the benefit of our nation.
Minister Andol said government is committed to build and equip the Foreign Service with individuals who will represent and promote Grenada wherever they are deployed. Government will also engage and establish new diplomatic relations in key countries within the first half of 2023.
In 2023, the Ministry will begin the process of professionalizing the Foreign Service. In transforming the face of Grenada, government has recognized that the diplomatic knowledge, skills, and competencies that are critical to a fully functioning Foreign Service will be in greater, not lesser, demand. Since assuming office, the Ministry has received tons of applications from Grenadians, home and abroad, expressing their interest in serving the country in the diplomatic field. Government is proceeding to carefully analyze these applications with a view to selecting the best candidates for the job. At the same time, in pursuit of our transformational agenda, we've been challenged to be more flexible, to adapt and learn at a much more accelerated pace and achieve results that matter. With that mandate in mind, the Ministry is committed to the overarching goal of professionalizing the Foreign Service.
Grenada currently has 8 diplomatic missions and 5 consulates in international countries. Forecasters at the Meteorological Office at the Maurice Bishop International Airport say the cold front has dissipated and cloudy conditions are expected to improve. A prefrontal trough system had triggered cloudiness, showery periods of rain, and gusty winds across the island chain. Weather models suggest that the axis of the system will continue along a northwestward path and traverse the island chain early Wednesday morning. The axis is currently located 217 nautical miles east of Grenada. Met officials say partly cloudy conditions can be expected on Wednesday, including isolated showers and a low chance of isolated thunderstorms if environmental conditions are conducive. High surf and marine advisories remain in effect.
We also have that prefrontal trough, and simply put, a prefrontal trough is just a trough system ahead of the frontal system. Hence, it's called prefrontal trough. So that is a system now that has been inducing the cloudiness, the showers, periods of rain, and the isolated thunderstorm activity. We expect that these conditions will persist. You might get some, it's likely for us to get some breaks of course, in the rainfall, but in the general scheme of things, it should be more on the cloudy side, with the model suggesting that this system is going to continue to impact us today and tomorrow.
Manager of Meteorology, Cecile Mitchell. Mitchell said cold fronts are not unique to Grenada, especially during the winter months, and reminded that Grenada was affected by similar systems in 2020 and January 2021.
It's really a cold air mass, right, that pushes under a warmer air mass. So you could appreciate there are colder air masses from North America, and along the Gulf or the Caribbean area, you have warmer air. And so you will find this boundary being formed between these two air masses, creating what is called a front. Now, during the period from the 9th of December, many persons would have experienced cold or chilly temperatures, and this would have resulted from that frontal system, coupled with the fact that the skies most of the days were clear, right? And therefore we also had light winds. So these three factors would have contributed to the cold, chilly temperatures. The northerly to northeasterly winds would have advected or brought cooler temperatures into our area. And again, this is not unique, but at this time of the year, these are some of the features that we are continuing to monitor.
High surf and marine advisories remain in effect. NADMA encourages citizens to be vigilant and monitor weather conditions closely to ensure safety. This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Grenada. The time for the national census is here again. Interviewers will be visiting your homes to gather information about you and your family. The data you provide determines budget allocation for health, grant funding for community projects, and government assistance for families and the elderly. The census is required by law, and so is your participation. We assure you that your information will be kept confidential. Do your part. Stand up and be counted, because we all count in this census. For more information about the census and your participation, contact the Grenada Central Statistical Office at 440-1369 or cso@cso.gov.gd.
Welcome back. The National Water and Sewerage Authority announces the arrival of the first shipment of pipes for use in a Government of Grenada Green Climate-funded $125 million project in Grenada. The G-Cruise project aims to implement climate resilience in Grenada's water supply, addressing two main risks and vulnerabilities. They are freshwater availability and disaster preparedness. It addresses the resilience of vulnerable people and communities in areas relating to operational risks associated with climate change. More in this report from NAWASA's Communications Supervisor, Jamila Lewis.
22 containers filled with pipes valued at over $4.5 million are on island, a major boost to Grenada's efforts of increasing climate change resilience in the water sector. Head of projects at GIZ, Dr. Hans Werner Tyson, has been part of a team that has been instrumental in this project.
This is really a milestone for the project. You see, after several months and almost 2 years of planning, designing the whole infrastructure project, the milestone is really the beginning now of the implementation of the infrastructure within the G-Cruise project. You cannot buy just a pipe in a supermarket. You have to make a complete set of design and planning. That takes a long time. So that was done by NAWASA. We are also waiting, maybe begin next year or maybe first quarter. We are waiting for the arrival of the water tanks. And then once we have water tanks and pipes here on the island, we can build the complete set of the water supply system, which will be a milestone also for Grenada to get a more resilient water supply here on the island.
The G-Cruise project introduces a complete paradigm shift in the water sector of Grenada. Under this project, there will be the development of new water supply from St. Margaret's River, construction of a new dam at Les Avocats St. David's, the installation of 16 treated water storage reservoirs at locations throughout the island, including Carriacou, and the installation of 20-kilometer pipelines at locations throughout the island. Wim Cox is the manager of NAWASA's Planning and Development Department.
What's next for us is, of course, the implementation or the installation of these pipes. To date, we've already completed the shortlisting of the contractors, potential contractors, and in the coming weeks, early January, we're gonna be issuing them the request for bids for the installation of the pipes, and immediately after that, we're gonna commence the pipe installation. By the end of this first quarter in 23, we should be seeing the tanks here on island, and we're gonna, under this tranche, we're gonna install 6 tanks, and then another 6 tanks under the second component. So end of first quarter, tanks should be here. Pipes and tanks together, we have complete systems, more resilience, more water storage on island, and better supply for Grenadians overall.
Deputy Head of Projects at GIZ, Marian Geese, says more are in store under this project for Grenada's water sector.
This is only one part of the G-Cruise project, so we're looking also at other solutions to increase our water supply, looking also at the equipping of health centers and medical stations with rainwater harvesting and better supply storage. We're looking at the communal rainwater harvesting, but we're also looking at things like PV installation, renewable energy in the NAWASA network, and also improved operations, including leak detection and water loss reduction.
The GCRIS project is jointly financed by the Green Climate Fund and the German Federal Ministry for the Environment, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety under its International Climate Initiative, the Government of Grenada, and the German Development Corporation GIZ to the tune of $125 million.
Thank you, Jamila. The G-Cruise project is jointly financed by the Green Climate Fund and the German Federal Ministry for the Environment, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety under its International Climate Initiative, Government of Grenada, and the German Development Corporation. Finally, in the news, government through the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation moves forward with plans to develop the Lagoon Road area into a cultural hotspot for locals and visitors. As such, efforts are being made to relocate individuals who are currently occupying the vicinity for business or residential purposes. Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Honorable Andy Williams, assured that the intention is not to displace these individuals, but to help relocate them and improve their lives. He said engagements were held and government has received full cooperation to implement its developmental plan for the area. The ministry and several partners recently launched a cleanup initiative to beautify the Lagoon Road and various communities island-wide in keeping with the government's transformation agenda.
To let them know that, listen, we understand, why you came here, but we have a bigger picture for you. And we have to sell the picture to them, and to me it's not about what you do, but it's how you do it, and the tone in which you come across with. And they were able to accept what I said in a good manner. And I know that I will have the full cooperation in this, and what we plan to do is to reach out to them, meet them on the half to see what we can do to better their life. Because at the end of the day, we know that they came here because apparently they had nowhere else to go. So we don't want to just displace them, but also help them in finding somewhere else to reside. And also let me just say that we have Camp and Nicholson on board, who is willing to give us financial resources to assist in the process.
That story has brought us to the end of the National Report for today. Recapping the top story, government to review missions to retain and sustain cadre of professional diplomats. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Kristen Mitchell saying thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne, and the rest of the GIS News team. Now we get a look at the weather submitted by the Met Office. Now, what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be cloudy with occasional light to moderate showers, improving or improvement is expected later tonight into early morning. Well, the minimum temperature for tonight, 22.5 degrees Celsius, winds northeasterly to easterly at 3 to 13 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 9 feet in northerly swells, and a high surf and marine advisory remains in effect. Well, if we go to take a look at the weather for Wednesday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy, mainly during the afternoon with possible light showers. Now, the max temperature, 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 22.5. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells. A high surf and marine advisory remains in effect. That's the weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Before we wrap, we would like to say hello to a few people who are currently tuned in, those who we know are there. For example, those of you who are currently on YouTube, Anya and Suzanne, Soraya, and all the other folks who are currently on YouTube. We want to say hello to you and thank you for joining us as well. Those of you who are on Facebook, we want to say hello to you and thank you for joining us just the same. So we have people like Angel with us tonight. We have Hazel with us tonight. We have Shireen, Kireen, Zaka, Dillian, Hillary, Rolander, Shireen again, and my mom, the rest of my family, Michelle and Zaka, Cynthia and the rest of the family. Blessings to you, okay? Barbara, I see that you're there. And Vintress, Javar, and the sharing committee, hello to you guys. Who else is there with us? And Jane, thank you for being there as well. So big up to you, Jane. And everyone else, really. Diana, who's there with us, as well as Vicky. Blessings to you as well. Thank you for joining us tonight as well. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. Okay, Wendy Ann is with us as well. Hey, Wendy Ann, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, Wendy Ann, and who else is with us? I mean, everybody, really. Everybody. Well, Mikey is the sharing committee. They want to know if they're Christmas. Monet, hi, how are you? Yeah, well, whatever you guys want. What do you want? I don't know. You guys want something for the Christmas? I don't know what I can give. I can give you love. Or I can tell the Canada crew to send you customized wine. So I'll have to assign the Canada crew to prepare some wine for the sharing committee. I don't know. Maybe that could work, guys. So, Suzette, you guys, you better jump on that, okay? So, Velma, how are you? Anne-Marie, how are you? So, thank you guys again, and I trust that all will be well with you and your family. If you have not yet done so, I'd like to again encourage you to please share the program and invite you to join us tomorrow, God's willing, at the same time. Okay? Cindy, how are you? Okay, so let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Blessings, blessings, blessings to everyone, Rolanda and everyone else. I'm happy that you are here with us, and may God bless you. All right, see you guys on what tomorrow is? Wednesday already? Boy, oh boy, time flies. So see you guys on Wednesday. Take care. May God bless you.